sure you call into the show. Larry and Dylan want to hear from you. Call in by clicking the link in the video's description. See you there.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, WSN presents The Lowdown. The Lowdown
Podcast.
Hey everybody, long time no see. Welcome to this special episode of The Lowdown, brought to you by the Wrestling Society Network. This is our WrestleMania prediction episode. It feels so good to be back. Make sure you like, subscribe, follow us on all platforms, and make sure you call in. Everybody can call in, make your predictions, let you be heard. It's going to be a great show. I'm so glad to be back. I got with me today my co-host Larry Lowe.
Hey, everybody. Glad to be back.
And our special guest, the one and only Professor Bear.
Hello, everybody.
Yeah.
It's a family reunion of sorts.
I know, right?
Yeah, definitely the boys are back in town. It's pretty exciting.
Yeah, got Bear with us tonight. Heck yeah.
So, like I was saying, this is going to be our WrestleMania prediction show. Just talk about what's about to happen. This is an exciting time for all wrestling fans, of course. This is our Super Bowl. This is what we wait all year around to get to. We've already had festivities pop off with SmackDown last night and the Hall of Fame. Of course, Triple H headlining this year's Hall of Fame going in. Great speech, emotional speech. Somebody who grew up watching Triple H. That was great. Loved it. And then today, of course, NXT Stand and Deliver just took place, just ended. Great card. If you didn't watch it, go back and watch it. Terrific pay-per-view. But what we're here for today is the main event. That's WrestleMania Night 1 and 2. We're going to be making our predictions, and let's just start off with tonight, Night 1, of course, and the first match being on the card that was announced being Gunther versus Jey Uso, who just won the Royal Rumble. What's our predictions on this one, boys?
For me, Yeet all the way. He's going to get the title tonight. He's going to get it done.
One sense of me tells me he's going to get it done. People are behind him, and they finally started making the storyline relative again. But it's something in me that tells me to pull for Gunther. I don't know why, but I'm going to be that word kid and pull for Gunther.
No, I'm with you there, Bear. I actually, the child in me that loves professional wrestling would love to have Yeet Mania, but the truth is Gunther is an irresistible force. He's not going to be. I don't think Jey Uso has it in him to take down the ring general himself, Gunther. I think Gunther takes this one and retains.
Yeet.
The next one we're going into is War Raiders versus New Day. What are we thinking on that one?
Thinking we're breaking out the bootios tonight's what I think. New Day all the way.
I would say it like this. And no disrespect to any of both tag teams, but they have royally screwed the New Day's momentum up honestly, I'm at the point that I don't care because Raw's SmackDown. I mean, Raw's tag teams are just pathetic. Again, no disrespect to any of the guys because I do love them and they work their ass off, but I really don't care. So I'm going with the War Raiders.
I'm gonna have to disagree on that one. I think this Mania is gonna be about records being set and broken, and I think the New Day take the tag team titles again. I'm not for sure on the exact number. I know it's up there in the teens on their tag titles, but I think they take them again tonight. Maybe we'll see something with our
Big
Big E.
E.
I know maybe he comes out and helps in some way, and shows his true loyalty to the New Day after that segment we had on the opening of Raw on Netflix.
But and this is what really kills me about it. It's like, okay, I'm okay with the New Day winning. Who are they going to feud with besides the War Raiders? I mean,
Yeah.
if any of y'all can tell me another tag team on there, I would be glad to know. I know I'm the professor and supposed to know all this, but I really don't know besides the what are they called? Chad Gable's group, and they're heels.
Oh, yeah.
So I just don't know.
Yeah, I hear you. It'll be interesting to see what they do come Raw after Mania, how they kind of shake things up for this upcoming WrestleMania season. Next on the list, we got Rey Mysterio versus El Grande Americano. Now, I don't know. I've not been paying too much attention online. I know there was some talk about maybe Rey Mysterio being hurt last night on SmackDown in his match. I've not seen anything today to say he won't be at Mania. But that's something to keep in mind, of course, when we're making predictions here today. Is it's uncertain what's going to happen in this match. If Rey was hurt, if he'll be in the match, but I'll start off with my prediction on this. I think El Grande Americano or whatever there's going by. I think he takes it. I think Rey Mysterio unmasks him as, of course, we all know is Chad Gable. But I think he El Grande there cinches the bag there and wins the match.
No. 619, baby. Mysterio, get it done.
I'm gonna have to go with you, Dylan, because this is not even about the match for me.
No,
I want that he's in trouble and looks like he's gonna unmask him, and then Chad Gable pops up out of nowhere, and everybody just loses their mind. If that doesn't happen, I'm mad.
Hey, that would be a WrestleMania moment for sure that people would talk about for many years.
That would be good.
Anybody watching, make sure you can call in too. Let us know what you're thinking. Get your opinion out there. Next, we're going to go into one that I'm kind of excited for, and a little fact that I didn't know. I heard this the other day that this is the only third match that's a women's match that on WrestleMania that's not for a title. Jade Cargill and Naomi. I think that's kind of a baffling fact out there that this is only third time that a singles women's match has been on there without a title, but that's just the world we live in. But this match I'm actually really excited for. I think it's had a really good storyline building up to it, with it being Naomi who did it and not who we all thought it was, being Liv Morgan. So what are we thinking on this one, fellas?
Naomi for me.
I'm going Naomi too. I love the fact that they have, again, it's like they had the good storyline going, then it kind of dipped for a second, but now they've hyped it up, exciting, and I think it's going to be something come out of that it wasn't just Naomi. So
I hear you there, Bear. This is WrestleMania. We never know returns and debuts and all kinds of stuff. We never know what's going to happen. I know there's been a few names swirling around the internet and all the columns and the dirt sheets going around that may make up the pop-ups. So on this one, I think I got to agree. I think this is a queen's sleep here. I think it's Naomi. I think she takes it. This run that Naomi's been on, I'm a big Naomi fan, have been for a long time. I think she deserves it. And I think she's going to take it this tonight at Mania. I really do.
I told I was on another podcast last night, and everybody was going for Jay Cargill. I said, justice for the glow, justice for the glow.
For real.
She hadn't won a match. She needs a big one, and it's not gonna hurt. It really is not gonna hurt Cargill to not win. I think it actually will boost her up a little bit. As crazy as it sounds, you can have a good loss, and I think this would be good for her.
I agree, and I think Naomi getting her WrestleMania moment is well overdue. So I'm excited for that. Next, we're going to go into the U.S. title match. I'm really excited for this. I'll let it slip. I'm a huge Jacob Fatu fan right off the bat, so that's who I'm pulling for. But we got LA Knight and Jacob Fatu for the U.S. title. I with me already saying I think Jacob Fatu will win. I think there will be some tomfoolery in this match. I think we'll definitely see Solo at some point. I think Jacob Fatu will quickly and swiftly put an end to that and draw the line in the sand and take the title. But I definitely think we see some interference in this one.
Jacob's gonna, as he says, he's gonna dog walk LA Knight. It's not gonna be pretty. I think that I think Solo is gonna be a factor too, but it's not gonna stop Jacob's run.
No.
And fun fact, Jacob has not been pinned since his debut. He has not been pinned in singles matches.
And I don't think it's gonna stop anytime soon.
As much as I want LA Knight to win, I know it's the werewolf's time, so we'll just go with that.
It is. I don't know a 4-second stop Jacob Fatu. Maybe like a Obi Finney that just won that match there at NXT Stand and Deliver. But
yeah. That's a bad boy there.
That match, indeed. Those gentlemen put it on one hell of a match, and the most impressive was Javon, because he's only 19 years old. So he got, oh man, his future looks bright.
I've been saying that since his match with Orton. He's got a bright future ahead of him.
Yeah, all three of them were really good.
Yeah, it was an amazing match and a great way to end that pay-per-view. Again, if you've not seen it, please go watch it. I know that kickoff is starting and everything, so you may not have time, but definitely check it out when you got some time. We're going to go into the women's championship match here. Tiffany Stratton versus Charlotte Flair. I think it's Tiffy time all the way. I think she retains.
Charlotte.
Go
I'm
ahead,
going with Charlotte. Charlotte all the way, man.
I'm really torn because of how Charlotte has been acting, and Tiffy is so over. I truly want to say Tiffy, but it's hard to deny Charlotte because
you know what's up, Bear.
Yeah, I mean, it's that thing they always do. When somebody's getting over, they feed them to Charlotte, and she'll win, piss everybody off, and yeah, I hate to say it, but I'm gonna go with Charlotte.
So we're going with Charlotte. As you were saying, Barry, there could be some returns and stuff, and I saw some names floating around out there on the internet that might make sense to pop up in this match. That being of Becky Lynch. I don't know if you guys saw that today, but apparently she's ready, and after saying that she's not wrestling right now, she's ready and ready to return, and she's got a big moment coming up tonight, I guess, if you believe what's out there. You never can tell with dirt sheets and all that, so maybe we see something like that, because I think I mean, reading Becky Lynch returning, I didn't know where else she might fit in, and I could see her going into this match with another either to help Charlotte and align herself with her, or again against her, and they run it back again, Charlotte versus Becky.
Just my opinion. I think it would be better if she aligns with Charlotte, because they were feuding so much and everybody know their personal issues. It would blow people away.
It would be different, and it would be exciting to see what could come out of that. Really,
exactly. And big thing, they could definitely go and be the tag champs.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And then we're going to the main event of night one, which I think is going to be a huge match. I'm really looking forward to this one. Reigns, Punk, and Rollins with the variable of Paul Heyman at the ringside. I'll let you guys go first on this one. Who are we thinking? So we got two tribal chiefs. We got
right on, man. I didn't know that.
We got two Roman Reigns. All right.
Yeah, and funny enough, I heard people calling the match a Paul Heyman on a pole match.
Maybe 25 so years ago, that probably would have taken place. That probably would have taken place.
They can take the steal the WCW thing when Buff Bagwell's mom was on the forklift.
On the forklift, yeah. For me, this is going back to when I was a kid, watching Seth Rollins finally break out of the Shield, and claim what he was rightfully his, the best member of the Shield, and then Punk leaving and Seth taking over. I think Seth takes it tonight. I think Seth takes it with the help of Paul Heyman. I think he will align with Paul Heyman tonight. I think it would be tremendous for his career to line up with Paul Heyman. I think it would skyrocket him. It would just be like strapping a rocket, just right to him. I think it could really benefit Seth. I think he takes it tonight, and the wrestling world continues to grow, as Seth Rollins is saying, and not die with CM Punk and Reigns. So I think Rollins takes this one.
I can see that, and I hate when they start doing these things. They'll put little hints out there. And it's like crap. If they hint it, they're gonna go that way. Oh no, they trying to trick me to think they're gonna go this way. They have got me so bad not knowing who I really want it. But in my thinking, I'm like, Roman will end up winning because he wants to show them who is the man, and to finally shut CM Punk up.
I see a Brock return written down there in the comments, and I tell you what, out of everybody who said you can shit on him all you want, Brock Lesnar is one of my all-time favorites. When he returned in, what was it, 2012, 13, maybe 11, somewhere in there, I was so excited for it. He dominated for so many years, and I think he still has it. I think him coming out, destroying all three of them, and Paul Heyman and Brock Lesnar walking up the ramp at the end of WrestleMania would be a sick moment. I think it would go viral. It'd be huge.
I'm gonna say this. So we're doing the B&B show tonight live. If Brock Lesnar shows up, we're gonna have to end up censoring that episode. How many F-bombs I'm gonna drop? Brock is getting up there for me. He's starting to get Hogan-like, and that is not a good. I just stay
Man.
away. You got the money, you got the girl. Just stay away, just for my health. Please stay away. Don't show up.
This is Mania. You never know what's going to happen. That's the fun part about WrestleMania. So
Yeah.
we're gonna go on into night 2, with the first one being Io Sky, Bianca Belair, and Rhea Ripley for that women's title there. I think that's going to be a great match. I think Rhea's going to take it, of course. Mommy all the way. I think she takes it. What are you guys' thoughts on it?
Yeah, I agree that Rhea will take. She's gonna win it.
I'm gonna have to root for my hometown girl,
Bianca?
Bianca. Yep. Now here's the funny thing about this whole thing for me. Yeah, I saw.
Yeah.
um, I think that this whole feud is building Io up, and I won't be disappointed if she wins because they have dismissed her, and she is such a great wrestler. And people don't remember last year she came in as the world WWE champion, so she has a pedigree. And just to show people that she can go with those two, it wouldn't hurt my feelings any. And of course, I love Rhea too. So it was really hard to make that pick. But I just honestly, I think that with Bianca, it's gonna play into a storyline that
I can see that.
I think she is gonna come out that she told Naomi to do that to Cargill.
Yeah.
I think, and plus she needs to be healed. It's time for her to be a heel.
I could see that, and that's one match. There's a couple matches on here that I don't think there's a wrong answer as far as winners go. Rollins, and Punk being one of those. This one being another, and then we'll just go ahead and talk about the next one being Penta, Braun Breaker, Dominic Mysterio, and Finn Balor. There's not a wrong answer there, guys. If Breaker retains, Penta wins, Dom wins, Finn Balor wins. I think each one of them is a right answer. I think we're going to see Dom take it tonight. Sunday night, I think Dom takes it after screwing Finn Balor out of it, because I feel like that's kind of been what they've been building towards. I think Dom deserves it. I think he's such an underrated, underused talent. I think him getting that United States title and hopefully helping it bring some prestige back to it. And but either way, Dom's my pick. But either way, I'm okay. What about you guys?
Ooh. That's what about me, buddy. Braun Breaker, baby.
It's so funny that again, I was on another podcast and everybody's like, well, he needs to drop it. He needs to drop it so he can go for a world title. And it's like,
It ain't time yet.
That's it. That I feel exactly like that. It's not time. But I feel like Dylan said, any four of the guys is great. But just for the storyline and to finally get something moving again, I think Dom winning does so much with turning Balor face, kicking him out, and them adding some members. I really think this would take Dom over the top. I mean, just remember when he was the North American champion. He was a great heel champion.
Yes, he was.
And I think this would be so great for them to continue that on the main level. Plus, then him and Liv I got my title, you got your title, yay! And
Yep.
then here, and I'm even going to tell you who's going to screw over Finn Balor, a returning JD.
I could see that. I could 100% see that. I
Yeah.
definitely think that storyline's going to play into this match, no matter what the outcome is. That
Right.
storyline's going to be the predominant thing that is
Yep.
thrown into this match. But yeah, I think it's gonna be a great match too. I think it's got a chance of stealing the show. There's only one other match that I think could steal the show, and that being AJ Styles and Logan Paul. I think that's a sleeper match that people are kind of sleeping on right now because it's not for a title, it's not for anything. But two great performers. I've said this before on here. Logan Paul is tremendous. For not having done this for very long, tremendous worker, fantastic. He's very, very good. I think he takes it. I think he beats AJ Styles. That's my take on it.
I think it'll be a little dirty, but I think Logan Paul will win.
I'm taking AJ. I
Yeah.
think, and I think it's going to be where AJ ends up turning and carrying Cross. It'll play into something further with carrying Cross. I like you said, Paul is tremendous and he's naturally gifted. Whether you like the man or not, you cannot argue his talents. Because Lord knows I tried. and I had to eat my words because of how well he is a natural athlete. But with that again, yeah, I'm gonna stay with Styles.
Yeah. I can see that. Let's go into the Liv Morgan, Raquel Rodriguez, Bailey, and Valkyrie match. I do think Bailey and Valkyrie is going to take this one, and they'll put the belts on them. That's where I see them going with that one.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that.
Now Liv and Raquel's gonna keep it. The irritating thing about this for me is you got the women's intercontinental champion competing for the tag titles. You just made those titles. Why in the world would you put her to fight Bailey? Even if this is supposed to be a feud that comes out of this, I think it's stupid. It's a waste of the women. You have so many. You actually have legitimate women tag teams that should have got shots, and I just don't get it. And yeah, I just no disrespect to them, but yeah, this probably be a snack break, bathroom break.
I agree. I agree with that. I don't like the build up to the match. I don't like. I didn't like them just throwing Bailey and Valkyrie together to begin with. I'll steal a line from Jim Cornette. I think that's lazy booking. I just don't think that was the right move, really. But I mean, no disrespect, like you said, no disrespect to any of the four. But yeah, that's just one match I wasn't looking forward to. I am, however, looking forward to Damian Priest and Drew McIntyre in that Sin City street fight. I think that match is going to be a fun one to watch. I think McIntyre takes it, but I think we're in for a fun ride on that one. I think they're going to take us to some fun places.
Yeah,
Go ahead, Bear.
I think same thing. McIntyre is gonna win, but this has the potential of stealing the night too. I anticipate they're gonna do something that's really gonna blow us away.
I'm hoping. I'm really hoping so because the build up to this has been fun. I haven't had any problem with it. It's been a fun ride watching it. So I really think they're going to do some fun stuff, and it's going to be a really fun match to watch.
Yeah.
So next one we're going to go into is Randy Orton versus who's it going to be, right? And everybody's got their opinions, you know, Aleister Black, Rusev, I mean, all kinds of people. What are we thinking?
Well, I know it's not going to be Black because Black is appearing next week on SmackDown.
Right.
I doubt that it'd be Rusev Day. Now, my kind of thought is they're bringing in a new Japan wrestler, and I could see them Jeff Cobb debuting. And it's so, you know, anybody, I mean, you can pick anybody, but I think whoever they pick, Randy's going down.
Yeah, we got a comment there talking about somebody from TNA or Nick Aldis. I was talking to some of my coworkers last night, and I think Nick Aldis would be fantastic. I love Nick Aldis' work. He's already gotten 2 RKOs from Randy Orton. It's time for that receipt. I would not be unhappy to hear Nick Aldis' music hit and him walk to the ring to accept the challenge. Another way that I would be super excited about, and I know that this house, for me personally, I would pop like crazy if Rusev returns, makes his return, and comes down. I love Rusev. I've loved Rusev all the way since Alexander Rusev in NXT. I love him. If he makes his return, that's this house for sure. There's gonna be some jumping up and down. I'd love that one.
I can't deny I'd be popping because it's Rusev Day again.
Rusev Day, man.
Yeah.
Well, definitely won't be Lana with him. Know that. Well, let me rephrase. The rumor is that she didn't sign a contract, but again, what the better way to show that she signed one and be out the blue if she comes out first?
Well, like I've said, I can't believe everything on the internet, but early this morning, it was like 5 a.m. I was scrolling on Facebook, and I did see that somebody, one of the dirt sheets, a couple of them picked it up, that Lana had signed a Legends deal with WWE. Now, is that true? I don't know. And then, of course, somebody posted a picture of Lana and Rusev and a couple guys I didn't recognize in a car that said road trip today, and it had Las Vegas written on it. So is it happening? I don't know. Would I mark out? Absolutely, 100%. Would absolutely love it, especially if they brought him in for a big push. You know, let him go over on Randy, you know, even though this is Randy's 20th WrestleMania as well. We'll get to another couple milestones when we talk about John Cena, but I do want to say this is Randy Orton's 20th WrestleMania, which is pretty amazing. But I would like Rusev to go over. If it's Rusev, I want Orton to win. I want Rusev to win, definitely. But
well, no matter who shows up, Orton's gonna win.
Oh, I don't think that. I don't think that now.
Watch and see.
It depends on who it is, but they could swerve us all. Maybe
It doesn't matter.
Riddle. You know, maybe Matt Riddle marches down to the ring, bro.
I think whoever's going to come, Randy's wouldn't mind putting them over. Randy's in this point of his career that he's
Triple H would be a good surprise.
Yeah,
man, I think people would break down in tears to see Triple H again.
I know I would.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I know he says he's okay and everything, but you know, you never really know. I don't think he would tell us, you know, reveal all that to us. But whoever it is, I think they're going to be putting him over just because of the spot that it is.
No Flair. Don't even joke like that. He probably would try it too.
There's no doubt in my mind he'd walk down to the ring. Absolutely. He would die a couple times in the ring, but I mean, he would make it. He'd make it. But talking
What
about
about
17
Batista?
time champions, all right? Talking about that
I can't.
17th champion.
Hold on. What if Batista showed up for Orton?
If he showed up, he had to gain his weight back.
He
I,
looks
I,
so
I, I
frail.
love Batista, but Batista is starting to look like a crackhead. He's like small as hell. And,
He lost
I'm
so much
afraid
weight.
for him. I ain't gonna lie.
He lost a lot of weight. But let's go into the reason why we're all here, why we're all so excited for this WrestleMania, being Cody Rhodes, John Cena, main event of all main events. I'm really excited for this match. I do think that John Cena wins his 17th title here. That's my gut feeling. The little kid in me tells me I'm still a Cena kid, and he's taking it.
No. You know what I told you. It ain't time yet. They're not going to let Cena win it as a heel. He will turn back before he wins that title for the 17th time. It will
I just
not
don't
be
think there's
tonight.
time for that. I don't think there's time for that.
There's time, but it's not happening tonight.
It's happening Sunday night.
So,
It's happening.
so I here's the crazy part. I did predict Cody on one time on one pod show, but that was before I saw last night. You got to think both times when they did face to face, Cody got the best of him. And to me, that's a telltale sign. That's old as day. You can't keep beating the heel already and the heel not go over.
No,
I'm saying it definitely John gonna win this, and I hate to even say that he's gonna win it.
well,
But
now when Dad said that last night, we actually had that discussion last night that he's talking about. And I told him, I said, it doesn't matter that he's winning it as heel. That's not an issue. It's how he drops it. And I told him it'd be at SummerSlam against Cody Rhodes, and it'd be some tomfoolery in the match, and The Rock would come down and try to go too far, and Cena would stop The Rock from hurting Cody Rhodes, and that's how Cody Rhodes would get the win over Cena by him, Cena distracting himself by stopping The Rock. And then you'd have that Hogan Warrior, pose off in the ring, with Cena getting a hug from Cody Rhodes and all that. And, then the fans can love John Cena again, and then you got the rest of the year to give him his flowers and do all the fun matches and all that, But I think one heel run John Cena title would just be complete fire. That's what we need. I think that's what's best for business. I'm gonna use the authority. That's what's best for business. All right. John Cena taking it.
All right. I mean, I wouldn't be unhappy about it. I just don't think it's going to happen.
well, hey, I will say this, that I didn't think that Cena was gonna win the Elimination Chamber.
I didn't either.
I didn't see him turning heel. And the thing is, one of the things that make a heel great is when their logic makes sense. Just like Drew. Drew had not lied about Punk. He didn't lie about McIntyre. Priest. He's telling the truth. It's just a demented truth. And when a heel can make it make sense, even with you watching, like, but no, you're a heel. That to me is a quality that is tremendous. And with Cena is a talker. I don't heel face, it doesn't matter. He can talk people into anything. And as much as I did not think I wanted Cena to win at WrestleMania, I think he is. I agree.
I think he takes it. And I'll tell you this. Last night, You're right, Bear. Last night's what kind of solidified it. And if you guys watch SmackDown, you heard Cena's giving off like NWO vibes right now. Like he's the bad guy, but hey, they booed Cody last night. They booed Cody when Cena got cooking. He started talking to, telling Cody what's up and calling him kid and stuff. They booed Cody. Cody Rhodes. The arenas have been exploding for years now with the whoa and all that and the cheers. They booed him last night. He got booed. It may have been for the briefest little part, but he got booed. And I think that right there is going to tell you Cena takes it. And I don't even think people are going to be mad about it. They're going to accept it. They're going to accept this new jackass Cena, and they're going to ride it like NWO heel all the way to the top, and that's going to be it. That's how I see it. That's what I see happening at Mania.
All right. Guess we got to tune in here. It won't be long. We'll be finding out.
Yeah. And I don't know why. It's not like this card is like terrible or anything, but my excitement for Mania is not there this year. And it's hard for me to explain it. They have some good matches that I want to see, definitely, is going to see. I'm gonna watch it all, but I don't have the excitement this year as previous one, and I really don't know why.
I was actually talking to some coworkers about that. I think it's the 2-night situation. I think if they were to cut it down back to one night, and I think they could, some of these matches, if you break down these match cards, night 1 and 2, and you take the best matches off of each card, put them on one card, that card would be hot. That'd be a hot Mania, but and I get why they do it, more money, more talent being seen and all that. But and then you're doing SummerSlam 2 nights now too. I think it's too much. I think it's overexposure. I think you're kind of messing up the events, really, honestly. But I
would agree.
Understand what you're saying, Bear. I get it. It's not as exciting. I don't know why. Maybe because it's twice in a row. It's
right. Well, and then too, and like you said, I definitely understand it's the money issue, and then like you said, SummerSlam is about to go 2 nights. They're about to do the Royal Rumble to go 2 nights. Now, out of all these things, the only one I see doing 2 nights that makes sense to me will be the Royal Rumble. Night 1 have the men's, night 2 have the women, and then you can build a card around that. Okay, that makes more sense to me. But and then I will say this, because I was big on talking smack about WWE not building up their mid carders, and that's why when you get to the big shows, it felt But I will say they're doing better. The real disappointment is you should have the women's U.S. champion and the Intercontinental champion defend on the first WrestleMania. Why not? You can help build feuds with other people and get some of these lower talents a chance to see if they can run with the title or try to make it special. Because right now, both of them are pretty, I hate to, again, I say stuff and it's not towards the talent, but they're making the titles feel like jokes. And it's like, Jesus, y'all get the titles and not doing anything with them. Come on, do something with them.
Yeah, absolutely. I get it. That's definitely a fumble on WWE's part. Hopefully they rectify that in the future. But other than that, guys, I'm looking forward to it. It's Mania weekend, exciting. Always a fun time. You never know what's going to happen Mania. Then you got Raw after Mania. You never know what's going to happen there either. So I'm really excited. I'm looking forward to it. Thank you guys for joining me today. Bear, thank you for coming on.
Appreciate you, buddy.
Oh man, I always come back for family. Y'all know that. And
right on.
And hopefully I can have y'all on my show soon because I just I'm doing a lot more interviews with people, and I tell you, being able to go out to a lot of these independent shows like I have lately, man, it's reaffirmed my love for wrestling. It's been
We'll,
great.
we'll,
Yeah,
we'll
absolutely.
have,
You just let us know,
yeah,
man.
we'll have to return the favor, Bear.
Oh,
And
definitely.
Happy Easter, everybody.
happy Easter, and make sure you stay tuned. Season 2 of the Lowdown's coming soon. Make sure
Low
you watch
down,
it.
baby.
Have a good night.